Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to learn more about how to get comfortable on camera, then keep on watching. Okay, let's get into it. How to be more comfortable on camera. A lot of people have a tough time with this. If you're starting a new YouTube channel, you need this. If you're getting on Instagram stories, you need to know, what can I do to be more comfortable on camera? I'm going to give you my top tips. So tip number one is just set a deadline. So let's say you're gonna do one video per week. What I recommend doing is give yourself a goal of filming, not even a goal, really a non-negotiable, of filming 5 trial run or practice videos in the span of a week. Do one per day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with the intent that you are going to delete them. What's the point of this? The point is to get you more comfortable talking to a camera. Sitting there in a room by yourself, talking to a camera, is not really a natural thing, let's be honest. This thing that I'm doing right now, talking to you, it's nice because you're on the other end and you're actually watching it. But when I'm filming it, obviously, I'm sitting in my room, I'm looking into a camera lens, this is not a real person. So, filming it is a little weird, let's be honest. So if you film these trial runs, it's just going to get you a lot more comfortable with talking to a camera, which is the first step that we need to achieve. My next step for getting more comfortable on camera is thinking about the fear behind it. What makes you freaked out about being on camera or about being on video? So really getting to the heart or the root of it. Is it that you're afraid you're gonna post it and no one's gonna watch? So is it like a fear of failure? Or is it going to be a fear that you post it and people are gonna watch and you're gonna get haters, or they're gonna make fun of you, or they're gonna say, you don't know what you're talking about, you aren't credible? Is it one of those things? So let's dive deeper into that and address those fears. I recommend doing this as a journaling exercise if you can, but if you don't do it, that's fine. If you don't do it in a journal, that's fine. At least do the exercise is what I'm saying. So, addressing the first fear. Okay, fear of failure. I post something and no one's gonna watch it. Okay, great. That just gives me more practice and it gives me more motivation to keep going, really. That's what you should be telling yourself with this, because really the goal should be to try without worrying about the outcome. If you are so focused on the outcome, you're never going to be able to take action, and you have to be able to take action in order to get better and more comfortable. Whether it's the goal of starting a successful YouTube channel, or if it's the goal of being an influencer on Instagram and gaining more followers, everybody has to start somewhere. And honestly, the channels that I value the most are the ones who leave up their very first videos in their niche, so we can see how much they've grown in terms of lighting, in terms of content, in terms of how comfortable they are. No one starts and is automatically comfortable unless they were trained as a broadcaster or something like that, but that's a little bit different. Even them, I'm sure, when they first got on camera, they were not that comfortable, I guarantee it. So everybody has to start somewhere. Keep that in mind. Now let's address the second fear. Okay, what if I post something and people watch it and they think, oh, who are you to be doing what you're doing, or who are you to be saying what you're saying? I recommend addressing this fear by keeping it in context. Like, who is the person saying these things? It's not going to be an industry leader who's super credible, because they want to spread good vibes and they want to have their followers know them for being somebody who is positive. Particularly in the marketing fields, I feel like people don't want to post those bad vibes and they don't want to tear each other down, because really we value community over competition, or we should. We all want to be able to rise to the top. So if you're worried about that, your haters are probably going to be somebody who has never taken action on something in their lives, and the idea of it is really scaring them much more than it even has you. So just keep that in mind. And the more you have to deal with this sort of stuff, the more you're going to be growing as a person. I know it's not really comfortable keeping it in that context, but really I want you to keep that in mind. The more you have to deal with this stuff, the more you're going to grow, the better it's going to be for you, and you can leave all the haters in the dust because they're not doing anything with their lives. Okay, so let's move on to the next tip I have, which is, this was originally actually from Sunny Lenarduzzi, so I saw it on one of her videos and I thought it would be really cool to mention. I'm a huge fan of hers. She's fantastic. I'll put a link to her video down here. So This video tip is to put a picture of someone that you love or someone you like a lot. Might be your best friend, might be a family member or something like that. Put it next to the lens of your camera, right next to the lens, and picture yourself talking like you would to them. So if you feel stiff or you feel all uptight and artificial, like how would you talk to your best friend? You wouldn't be like, "Hello, my name is such and such." You'd be like, "Hey, how's it going? It's so good to see you." Like, it really helps you relax and show more of your genuine personality. And that's what people are going to respond to. It's not just the information that you're giving out. It's not just that other content. Like, so much of what makes great content is going to have to do with you and your personality. Keep that in mind. So if you picture yourself talking to someone you're really comfortable with, like every single time you make content, maybe it's for that one person. Every single time you talk to the camera, it's like you're talking to your best friend. And really, your best friend is going to be, or should be, your biggest cheerleader at the end of the day. They should want to love you and support you and hype you up in everything that you're doing. And so if you picture them, this should really give you a nice boost. All right, so my next tip is gonna be starting small. So once you've gotten a few practice videos out of the way, you've got all this mindset in place, what I want you to do is set a goal that you cannot negotiate with yourself. You can't get out of. If you're the type of person to set a goal with yourself and then not follow through because of XYZ, whatever silly reasons at the end of the day, I want you to announce it to your followers and to all your family and friends, so you have some accountability for your goal. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, I want you to tell everybody that you know, or at least announce it on your social media pages or wherever it is. I'm starting a YouTube channel. I'm doing it by this date. I'm going to do weekly videos, or I'm going to do videos every 2 weeks, or whatever you're doing. I want you to tell people in order for you to have accountability to follow through with it. Even if it's going to give you a little stress, it's going to light a fire under your butt, and it's going to do exactly what it needs to do, which is get you to take action. Action, at the end of the day, as scary as it is, feels better than sitting and stewing in it and doing research for months and months and months, and then 2021 rolls around and you're like, I never started a YouTube channel, I should have, or I never got on Instagram, I should have. Video is the #1 way to convert your followers into paid clients if you're on Instagram. So if you do have an Instagram account and you're using it for business, you need to be on video. Whether it's IG stories a couple of times a week, whether it's going on an IG live to answer questions to your followers, whether it's posting an IGTV about something in your field of expertise, you need to be on video. Seriously. Okay guys, if you found this video to be valuable, please consider commenting, subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I post every single week for you all, and I'm so happy to bring you this great content so you get to learn more and grow. Love to watch people grow. Please let me know in the comments what videos you would like to see in the future. I am all about it. Let's lift each other up and help each other grow. Take care, and I'll see you next week.